Hi,
Hey, are you Ellie?
I am.
I'm Emily. It is so nice to meet you.
Emily, it's really nice to meet you too. I can't believe that you have all this time to actually have patience with your clients. I'm blown away.
Yeah, we don't have that much time, but honestly, like this is what keeps me going. It's so fun to meet everybody and like help them through the whole process. So I love doing it. And yeah, it's so nice to meet you.
Likewise. Well, I got my cool product here. I It was really cool to start to research on Amazon, finding something like this. My friend had told me about it, and my hair just as it grows, it just gets bigger and more dried out, and it's kind of porous and stuff. And then on looking on Amazon and finding this and seeing it's a woman owned business. You're honing it a little bit. It's not some cheap thing that you're ordering from China. And so I was like, well, fuck Amazon. I'm just gonna go straight to the website and order there.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. We went through the ringer with Amazon. We were the number one counterfeited product last year. So
Oh, I don't doubt it. And I have other friends who have been vendors through Amazon, and it's not been a pleasant experience for them. And so what I try to do now is find the products that I want and then go directly to the source and order them from there. Cause Jeff Bezos doesn't need any more of my money.
no, he doesn't. Thank you
No,
so much. We really appreciate that.
absolutely.
So super happy to help. Your hair is like perfect for heatless curls too, because it's gorgeous to begin with, but it's naturally wavy. So it's just going to naturally pop into the shape, which is great.
Yeah.
Um, awesome. So have you tried to use it? Do you have anything in particular you're looking to solve or a curl shape you're looking for?
Well, I used it the other night, and I was pretty I was pretty uncoordinated with
Yep.
trying to wrap everything. So it kind of looked like it looked really messy, but I was like, well, first time, I'll try this. And then so then I was like, well, I'll wait to have a conversation with you and show you what my hair has been looking like lately, like when I let it air dry, and then I don't know where to go from there. So um I feel like mostly what I'm looking for is my hair holds the curl really well, but yeah, just that kind of compressing it down from how it's just starts to frizz and you know float upwards. And
All the volume.
volume, I could all my girlfriends are like, we're so jealous you have so much volume, and I'm like, well, it's a blessing and a curse.
It's gorgeous hair, really.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. So, when you used it yesterday or the other day, did you use any products before putting it on? Did you wet your hair before putting it on, or you put it on dry and it held well, like the
I
formed?
I did put on, I think I gave it a little bit of a spritz of some Bumble and Bumble stuff. It was pretty, I would say it was 98% dry at that
Yeah.
point. It took a long time to dry. And I had forgotten until I'd already wrapped it up and was ready for bed that I was like, oh, I was supposed to spray a little bit of moisture onto it. And I was like, well, we'll just see what happens in the morning. It still came out, the curls came out nice. It was a little there was still a lot of volume there. And I
Yeah.
was like, I wonder if a tighter wrap would fix. And I actually also just ordered a silk sleeping cap.
Yeah.
So
Those are
like,
helpful.
yeah, maybe those two things will be a
Yeah.
good partners together.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would recommend definitely trying to wrap your hair when your hair is either completely dry or just super lightly damp like you did. Only because your hair is naturally going to pop into it. So you don't need much water. If you put more water in, you're going to get like definitely more Shirley Temple type curls, like super spirally, and they're
Yeah.
probably not going to drop throughout the day. So less is more on the water side. And a tighter wrap will help, definitely. And when you wet your hair, just a heads up, you always want to go ear level down.
Okay.
Start with dry hair and just like lightly mist it. If you have a mister, ear level down. Bumble and Bumble spray should be fine. If it's like, I don't know, like a beachy salt water spray. Is that what you're using? Something like
Uh, right now I have a primer that I'm just in stock of. So I was like, and I like that primer. So it was that.
perfect. That sounds good. Another option is to take a washcloth, soak it under water, wring it out, and then just like wipe your strands ear level down.
Oh,
If you don't have a mister or you want to try like not using product and just water, that
yeah.
tends to be the best. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's a great tip. I never thought about
Wipe
that.
your hair. I know.
I'm not gonna totally tried the like dryer sheet thing and I was like, what is this thing? It was like this isn't a
Did it
thing at
work?
all.
Did it work? This for like
Uh, for like for like maybe a minute on like a small strand of hair. It was like, yeah, maybe I see a little bit. But for the most, all these like ridiculous TikTok videos where these girls are like, doing this and their hair looks flat ironed. It's just like
no,
totally not.
not happening. I completely agree. Cool. And then so we can what I'll do now is just like walk you through how to put it in and do still wrap you through it all. So you want to start with your hair like brushed and parted into 2 sections or combed through and brought to the front. Fabulous. All right, Ellie. Now, when I put it on, I like to start by folding the headband in half. So there's like going to be a crease right in the middle. And if you notice, there's like an integrated wire all along one side and the end should be even. Perfect.
Yeah.
So now when we put it on our head, we're going to want the wire facing forward.
Oh, okay.
That cool. Crease will just like naturally sit right in the middle of your head so that it's nice and even.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Cool. And you did a good job. I like your placement. You always want it to be about like maybe 1 inch from your hairline. So you did a good job. It shouldn't be too far back. Okay. Now I'll demo this first while asking you, were you able to do this part? If not, I'll walk you through it so you can get it.
I would love for you to walk me through it.
Fabulous. Okay. So
no problem. I was like, wait, over, under, which hand?
Yeah, it takes a second. Are you a righty or a lefty?
I'm a righty.
Perfect. Okay. Left hand will go on top. Now, the easiest way to do this is to now fold the right side in half by your ear. Make like an L. I don't know if it's an L, whatever it is. Yep, there you go. And now you're going to go in and grab all the hair on the right side. Yep, you're doing it the correct way. You want your like, I don't know, the front of your hand kind of brushing by your neck. So not this way, this way.
Okay.
Perfect. So you want the front of the hand brushing by the neck. Perfect. And then you're just going to pull it towards your mouth, up and over. You're just trying to get, we can try it again. There you go. Yep, up and over that crease. And then all you're going to do here is you're just trying to get the end of the headband to wrap around itself to make a pigtail. So it's, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's also easier if you have a mirror. I know that maybe not the best for this, but okay, we could take it from the top. We got a little twisty in there. We'll do it again. No worries. Get this. Okay. So let's start left hand on top. Let's start by making that crease so that you have like a little, there you go. Great. The hair is in there. Now you got it. Now just wrap that end, this part here, around in a circle. You got it. You just push that piece. Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, make sure it's nice and tight. So it should just feel like a tight scrunchie on that side. Just like twist it a couple times. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And if it's easier, like you don't have to put all your hair into it. But you'll master that. It takes like maybe 1 or 2 more times, but you nailed it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just wrapping it around.
All right. And sort of like holding the hair.
Yes, and holding the hair. The idea is just make like a pigtail on one side. So this is nice and secure and not sliding around too much.
Yeah. Okay.
And then your hands are free and you can start wrapping. Hey, jazz hands. Cool. Okay. All right. So now we'll work on the other side. We're going to grab a front section. Great. Perfect. That's a good section. You're going to pull it over and under. Very good. And now you're going to just add another section right underneath the first. So if you French braid, when you French braid, you usually like pull it from the back. Don't do that. Just kind of add a section right underneath the first.
Okay.
Beautiful. Great. Pull it around. Awesome. And we can do another one. Combine it. Great. And now you're like at the ear. So what we're
Yeah.
going to do is just add all the hair together into one section.
Oh, okay.
It's going to
All the
start all of it. Yep. Bring it all together and then wrap it around. And one tip here is just to kind of pull the headband, like make sure it's kind of close to the face and not out here while you're wrapping, because that'll make a poof basically down here. So if you bring it in a little closer, yep, you nailed it. You're doing so
cool.
good. You're doing so good.
It's so much easier with you here guiding me.
I'm so happy to hear that. I know
Okay.
I would love this if I was on your end because I would
Yeah.
be able to figure it out. Yeah. And
Oops, wait.
yeah, there you go. Add the scrunchie.
Now, did you fold up the bottom?
Nope, I didn't fold up the bottom. I just added the scrunchie right around the end so that,
Okay.
yeah, about 3 wraps. That looks good. And if there's pieces that splay out, it's okay.
Okay.
You can always just like kind of tuck, if there's a longer one, back into the scrunchie.
Okay.
Cool. And now we'll do the other side. So we just unwrap it. So I'll point out a couple tips. Like something you did good last time is you grabbed a section, that front section, and the section you grabbed was only about 1 inch from your hairline depth-wise. If you grab it further back, the headband's will be pushed back and feel like it's sliding off.
Okay.
So that was good. And then you pull it over and under. Great. And then we're gonna add another piece. Perfect. And again, you did a good job not grabbing a piece that was too far back. Over and
Oh, wait.
here. Yeah.
Wait. There we go.
Perfect. Now, if it's helpful, if you pause for a second, your right hand is the one on the headband. Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just going to show you something here, which is I use my thumb on my right hand to kind of hold the hair where I just wrapped it. So that
Yeah.
you can like pull it tighter or
Yeah.
looser and it stays while you add the next section,
Okay, cool.
if it's helpful.
Yeah. Helpful.
Great. And pull it over and under. And I add the thumb here. And something good you're doing is you're having each wrap touch the last, which is good. It'll help to create consistent curl shape.
Okay.
And then now you're at the ear. So you're going to want to grab all the hair left, combine it into one section, pull the headband kind of like so it's closer to your face a little bit. Yep, beautiful. Good hand positioning. And then you just wrap it in around. Awesome.
Cool.
Cool, cool, cool. And then we just add the scrunchie to the end. And I do about 2 or 3 wraps around the scrunchie. The idea of the scrunchie is just to kind of hold it in place, but you don't want to like clamp it down too hard because then you'll end up with these like tiny little ringlets at the bottom.
Yeah.
And so like if you have like a long piece that's like kind of sticking out, you can always just like wrap it around again and tuck it in. If there's a couple little pieces splayed out, I wouldn't over fret about it. They'll get tucked in later when we make the headband look cute.
Cool.
So on that side, my only comment would be to make sure that the wraps touch each other on the first side. I didn't point it out as a, yeah, but otherwise it's going to look great no matter what. It's just making it more consistent in the future. It doesn't matter. Cool. All right. So now here, now if you're going to bed, you can position it however you like. Oh, feel free to have your Halloween costume done. Now, if you want to make tighter curls or have them more defined and like less poofy, you can twist it away from your face and it's just going to suck the headband on. Yep. So this is key for you, especially with like the deep poofing it. You want that volume kind of toned down. You're going to want to twist it and you'll feel that feels good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you twist it all the way to the wire? Like, do you take the wire and twist it?
I don't twist it on the, I just like kind of grab it and twist it. if that helps.
I lost my
A twist. And then if you want like looser waves, you can always just twist it the other way and set it this way, and you'll end up with looser waves. So you have some curl shape control with this guy.
Cool.
And it won't unravel. You can still position it in whatever way.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Great. Okay, cool. And then to make the headband look, all you have to do is in the back, you're going to cross it, tuck one under, tuck one over. And it's also at that point that you kind of grab those little extra little flyaways and curl them around, which is why it doesn't matter so much if you don't capture all of the ends of your hair into the scrunchie.
Right. Are you literally doing like a little like tie, like a little, like how you tie your shoes, like a little crossover?
I'll do it again. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm positioned well for this.
Yeah, and I can see.
Only chair. I'm afraid I'm gonna slide forward. Okay, here we go. Here are the ends.
Yeah.
I switch them into the opposite hand.
Yeah.
The one that's under, I just bring it over and tuck it inside.
Oh.
On top, yeah. I tuck it down and inside. So I'm just making like a little fold.
Cool. Okay, got it. Awesome.
Oh, I love your necklace. That's cool. That's cool,
man.
My
grandmother's.
Get out of here. That is so sweet. Oh,
yeah.
Good grandma.
Yeah. Best. Hilda.
Miss you, Hilda. Cool. I'll give you one other comment, just like as like a something to keep in mind for the future. Since you have such awesome, thick, lots of hair, you have a side part. One thing you can always do if you see that like one side is way tighter curls than the other is just like when you do the side part, kind of overcompensate and then go down the middle. So start side, go middle.
Yeah.
The sides are more even.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then if your hair is wet, just wait for it to be 100% dry before taking it out, and you're good to go. But I would think like your curls will set probably in like an hour. Longer.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, just because of your hair type. You could try it, but yeah, longer you wear it, the more defined they'll be.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow. Emily, thank you so much.
My pleasure, Ellie. It was so awesome to meet you. Yeah. And if you have any other questions, you can always reach out again.
Okay. Yeah, this was really great. I'm so glad that I purchased with your company and that you do this. Like, wow, that just is fantastic. People don't take the time anymore. And it was really fun. And you gave me a lot of tips and input that I never would have thought about, so like, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. I'll send you an email after this with the recording link, like it's the unlisted YouTube link. So if you want to rewatch anything, if it's helpful, you have it on hand.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ellie. It was so nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Bye, hon.
Have a great day.
You too.